Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. Let's just take a deep breath in, exhaling out through the mouth. Taking another deep breath in, exhale out. So the first thing we're going to do is get our letters. I hope you're having an amazing birthday season. We've got a couple of days left, but let's go ahead and do your late July, August reading. What are the key words for Cancer, late July through August? What are the key words? What are the key words here? Wow, okay. So we have 2 A's. We have 2 E's. And we have an L. And we have an L. All right. So we've got the letter L. Like I said, we've got 2 E's. And an A. So those are going to be our key words. So first, right off the bat, this L is giving me like, life. Oh, love. The other thing I'm hearing is longevity. All right, so let's just riff off of longevity for a minute. Let's just riff off of longevity. Okay, so Spirit, what is your message for Cancers around longevity? We have etheric chords here. So we have Urzuli Dantor. And so the message here is, and this is from our African Goddess deck. So Urzuli is in the Haitian pantheon. Let's see. So we said longevity, right? We said we said love, we said longevity. And then we have Urzuli. And so Urzuli comes from the Lovers pantheon. I mean, the Lovers temple. So it says the high vibrating love goddess represents divine agape love, romantic love, familial love, and platonic bonds. The temple of lovers govern your heart physically and figuratively. Their energetic color vibrates green. So this is going to resonate. My family is so loud. Oh my goodness. So this is going to resonate to your heart chakra. And so it says, Urzuli Dantor fought elbow to elbow with her people during the Haitian Revolution to protect the mothers and children. She represents the healing of the dark mother. And then her guidance, if it isn't wholehearted love, release it. Remember your worth. Okay, so remember we asked about longevity, and we got etheric chords and Urzuli Dantor, who's all about love. So what this July and August is going to be about is cutting any etheric chords to trauma. But I'm also really feeling like, because the children are here, cutting the necessary etheric chords to the matrilineal line of your family. Take the best and leave the rest. If there are unhealthy chords to the mother figure in your life, you want to go ahead and do a cord cutting ritual so that you can have longevity, so that you can have free flowing love relationships, Cancer, because whoa, and Cancer represents the mother. Holy smokes. So this is really again about finding peace and love with the mother, but we cannot find peace and love with the mother until we cut the heavy cords that bind. Hell, you might even need to back away from the matrilineal, the matriarchs of the family a little bit right now, Cancer. So it's like if you know that you have a dicey relationship with the matrilineal, the folks, the matriarchs in your family, you might need to just step back for July and August, especially with the planetary disruptions that are happening right now. It might just all be too much. It might just all be too much for your actual central nervous system and your ultimate longevity, your health, your wealth, your partnerships, all of those things. So you need to be doing cord cutting, spiritual baths, forgiveness rituals, gratitude journals. You need to do all the things that you can, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and even people who have heavy Cancer placements. So even where the moon is in your chart, you want to look into where your moon sign is right now, Cancer. You want to look into what else? What else? What else? Yeah, your moon sign and the house that the moon is in your chart. You want to be looking at that. And wherever that placement is, you want to be doing work on that, right? So let's just give an example. My moon is in Gemini. So I would want to be paying attention at this time to the things that Gemini rules, right? Even though I'm not a Cancer, right? I'm going to be wanting to pay more attention to the things that Gemini rules, my communication and things like that, right? So for me during this time, I'm going to be looking at my communication. And if the communication isn't reciprocal, I'm going to want to be pulling back, right? I'm going to be wanting to look at, because Gemini also is like siblings and things like that. So I'm going to be looking at those relationships and seeing how they are, how the communication is or isn't flowing. And then I'm going to be moving accordingly. What else do we have for Cancers? This is getting spicy, especially since we're still technically in your season. I don't know how that full moon did you. If you're going through it, if things came up during this full moon, if and had you really in your feelings, understand that it's so you can build, but also what is the nature of your community? What is the nature of your close connections? Because the thing about the beaver is all about community building and world building, Cancer. So it's like, what is the nature of your world building right now? If you're not getting the money you want, if you're not getting the love you want and all of those things, you want to look at your relationship to the mother. One more card they're saying. You want to really look at the relationship to the mother right now. It's like, because you want to make sure that her love, the way she is in love, the way she is in relationships, isn't negatively impacting you. So we have Duck here. Find comfort and balance in simple ways. You have support all around you. So the good news is you're not alone in this. You have community around you to help you get through this. This could even be a YouTube community. If you're like, Zoe, I don't have community, blah, 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 blah. It's like, no, you have community. You're a Cancer, right? And so, but again, if you're not feeling like connected to the community in the way you want to, you really, again, want to look at cutting the etheric cords to the mother. Oh, what are etheric cords? Okay, so the belief is that we all have cords that connect us to people, places, things, right? And the deeper your relationship is with the person, the more that this energetic or this etheric cord is going to be. And so when we think about the mother, it's like the major cord is like the umbilical cord. Like you literally were linked to this person. You were joined to this person. And so naturally, the things that impact that person whatever your mother was going through while you were in her womb, those things came through to you, right? Whether we like it or not. And so even if it's like an amazing relationship and an amazing chord, we still want to make sure that we're living in our own energy, right? We want to make sure that we are our own person and we don't have all of these etheric cords going out. So basically, anytime you get attached to people, you create a cord with them, right? So if there is like trauma and things like that and you break up or whatever, you're still connected to them on the astral realm, on the etheric realm, so you on the energetic realm. So you want to go ahead and cut those cords. And really, I'm really feeling like around the solar plexus area, like I am really feeling doing work around this belly button area. It's almost like acting like you have an imaginary machete and just being like cutting those cords, right? Cords around the heart, because Erzuli resonates with the heart chakra, right? Cords here, anything that's interfering with your vision, if you have a lack of clarity, a lack of belief in your dreams, those things. This is like a lack of being able to put your will into the world, right? Because you don't feel self-confident, because maybe your mother didn't feel self-confident, right? And somehow you have, not somehow, you have, you find yourself embodying some of the ways, some of her coping mechanisms, okay? So this is going to be the month for you to cut those cords so that you can go into the fall feeling amazing. So that is what I have for you, Cancer. I hope that it resonated. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye. One more thing, I forgot to say the E. So obviously E is for etheric, E is for energetic chords, okay? So I wanted to say that too. See you next time. Bye.